네, 안녕하세요. 리뷰어 GYK입니다. 오늘은 또 하이엔드 미니 2024에서 주목해 봐야 할 만한 브랜드 SPL 부스에 왔습니다. SPL 같은 경우에는 굉장히 많은 이제 프로 오디오로도 이미 그러니까 녹음실에서 쓰는 그런 앰프나 DAC 그런 걸로 알려져 있습니다. 하지만 이제 그런 프로 오디오뿐만 아니라 이제 홈 오디오에서도 굉장히 다양한 제품들이 나오고 있는데요. 오늘은 이제 SPL 브랜드의 제품들을 한번 쭉 보고요. 그 다음에 이제 SPL의 관계자분을 모셔가지고 과연 SPL은 어떤 기술을 가지고 제품을 이제 만들고 있는지 한번 알아보는 시간을 가지도록 하겠습니다. 네, SPL에서는 이제 굉장히 다양한 제품들이 나오고 있습니다. 보시면은 이제 포노 이제 앰프가 있고요. 그 다음에 다이아몬드라는 DAC가 있고. 그 다음에 여러분들 많이 사용하셨던 제품이죠. 디렉터 마크2 프리앰프 겸 DH 제품. 그 다음에 일렉터라는 프리앰프. 그 다음에 요거는 이제 크로스오버라는 제품인데 이건 저도 처음 본 제품이네요. 이제 펄퍼머라는 펄퍼머 S1200이라는 스테레오 파워 앰프가 있습니다. 전반적으로 이게 그 스튜디오가 굉장히 좀 좁잖아요. 녹음한 스튜디오가 굉장히 좁기 때문에 사이즈는 풀 사이즈가 아니라 조금 아담한 사이즈로 제작됐습니다. 하지만 제가 이전에도 SPL의 프리앰프나 파워 앰프를 사용해 보면은 사이즈에 비교해서는 굉장히 정말 좀 놀라운 그 실력을 보여주는 그런 브랜드라고 보시면 되거든요. 그 옆에도 보시면은 여러분들 정말 많이 좋아하시는 SPL의 헤드폰 앰프가 이렇게 또 전시가 되어 있습니다. 포니터 X라는 헤드폰 앰프입니다. 특별히 이렇게 보시면은 앵글이라고 되어가지고 다양하게 조정할 수 있는 부분이 또 있어요. 이 부분이 굉장히 좀 특별한 기술이라고 보시면 되겠습니다. 그래서 이 제품 같은 경우에는 정말 헤드폰 마니아 분들께서 이걸 사용해 보시고 굉장히 좋다고 평가를 많이 하시더라고요. 여기 보면은 펄퍼머 S900이라고 하는 제품이 있습니다. DLC 프리앰프, 그 다음에 헤드폰 앰프, 그 다음에 펄퍼머 S900 제품이 이렇게 있고요. SPL 다이아몬드 제품이 있네요. 그다음에 DLC, 그 다음에 펄퍼머 S800. 본격적으로 하이파이 제품하고 또 연결해서 할 수 있는 포니터 X, 포니터 X 제품이 있고요. 이것도 프리앰프 겸 헤드폰 앰프로도 작동하는 제품이고요. 그 다음에 펄퍼머 M1000. 이 제품은 M이니까 모노블로 사용하는 제품이죠. 그다음에 포너 앰프, 일렉터, 그 다음에 스테레오 파워 앰프로 펄퍼머 S1200 제품이 있습니다. 그리고 펄퍼머 M1000. 사실 SPL도 제품도 굉장히 다양하고 좀 좋은 기술을 가지고 있기 때문에 말씀드린 것처럼 관계자분을 모시고 전반적으로 좀 질문해보면서 SPL에 대해서 한번 알아보도록 하겠습니다.
My name is Highend. I'm the co-founder of SPL in Germany. Our company exists since the mid-80s. And we started out as a company doing professional audio equipment for recording studios and mastering studios. And since about 2015, we're also producing products for the hi-fi community. One of our specialties is the Voltaire technology. That's basically a technology that we developed in the 90s for the mastering studios around the world. They needed a technology that was superior to digital technology at the time for their references. And Voltaire means that we're running audio on an extremely high voltage. It's plus and minus 60 volt rail. That's about 4 times higher than what you usually get. This rail is unique to SPL and nobody does this except for us. What it gives you in terms of the sound, it's an extremely relaxed sound representation. And that is what the mastering engineers enjoyed a lot. The measurements are actually better than digital, and it's the basis for them to create the most perfect masterings. And we take this technology from the mastering world and put them into our hi-fi products so that the people enjoying music can do that with the same technology. In the Phonitor series, we have a line for the professional audio side and we have a product line for the hi-fi side. In the hi-fi side, our products are the Phonitor SE, which is the smallest version, the entry-level version. Then we have the Phonitor X, that is a combination of a pre-amplifier and a headphone amplifier, and you can get it with or without a DAC. And we have the Phonitor XE, which is the most complex and best headphone amplifier that we produced, which you can always also get with or without a DAC. When you listen to speakers, the speakers are placed in front of you with usually like 30 degrees to the left and 30 degrees to the right. So when you have a headphone, you move these speakers like 90 degrees to the left and 90 degrees to the right. Obviously, the representation of the music changes. Initially, we have designed this phonitor matrix for the professionals to make it possible for them to create mixes on headphones that translate to speaker playback. That was very successful. And then we learned that about 50% of our production was bought by people who are actually hi-fi people. So for the hi-fi community, the phonitor matrix allows you to enjoy music with the same picture and image that you get when you get it represented from speakers. And that's exactly on which the music was produced for and made for. So you have the same experience on headphones. Well, the Director Mark II is a preamplifier that has analog and digital inputs. So we have like our DEC 768, the biggest DEC that we produce, that has AES, USB, coax and optical inputs up to 32 bits, 768 kilohertz, also DSD4. And the Elector is the pure analog version. It only has analog inputs for those who don't want to have digital. One of the unique features is that we reintroduce the tape monitor function. So that's something that was lost over the years. But more and more people come back to using tape deck or tape machines, and they want to record themselves. So our preamplifiers give them the possibility to have a tape send and return loop. Well, we all know about the situation a couple of years ago when our beloved chip manufacturer AKM had a fire in their production plant, which caused the whole industry to sort of, well, not really collapse, but it was tough for everybody. There were no chips available anymore. So now they are back, and the new chips that they introduced are slightly different. So we need to adopt this to the board. They also the low pass filter that is mandatory in a DAC, which we designed in our 120 volt rail technology, also a unique feature. We had to redesign this one to adopt for the new DAC that we use. So that was one change. We also needed to change the FPGA on the board from a Spartan 6 to a Spartan 7. So that was a big step as well. The future of the power amplifiers is just arrived here because we introduced the latest version, the Performer S900, here on the show. It is the smaller brother of the famous Performer S1200. And one of the specialties is that we are using multiple single caps in there. We have like 70,000 microfarad in the S1200, created by 1,000 microfarad caps. And in the S900, it's 48,000 microfarad, created by 1,000 microfarad caps. So that's a specialty to us. It has a benefit in the speed of the amp, because those capacitors charge and discharge very rapidly, and because if you have like a high amount of legs coming out of the transformers, you can transport a lot of current at the time. All of that helps to get a pristine reproduction, especially of low frequencies. When we look back to when we are taking a standpoint from the professional standpoint, where we come from, then what you really want in sound reproduction is that the products that reproduce the sound should have no color. The professionals use specific products to add color and flavor, but the system itself shouldn't do that because they cannot, if they had inherent sound, that sound will be on all of the productions they make. If it fits or if it doesn't fit, it wouldn't tell, it would be there. So they don't go for that. Now we are one of the companies that proud themselves that we make electronics sonically disappear. And that is what we go for. You should not hear the electronics reproducing the sound.
네, 하이엔드 미넨 2024에서 주목해봐야 할 만한 브랜드, 네, 파일런 오디오입니다. 여러분, 파일런 오디오면요, 폴란드에서 굉장히 양질의 어떤 그런 스피커들을 또 만들고 있는 브랜드로 유명하죠. 그런데 이 파일런 오디오가 이번에 굉장히 많은 그 신작들을 이번에 출품했다고 하더라고요. 파일런 오디오의 관계자분을 모시고 어떤 제품인지 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 한번 이동해 보시죠. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, hello. Hi, my name is Mikołaj. I am the representative of the Pylon audio brand in Europe, in the world. And please, I will show you our product during the Highend Munich. Here we have seen our flagship model. It's called Pylon Audio Amethyst. It is the most expensive and most advantage product that we ever prepared in our history. It's based on MDF, which show the shape. Inside we have the composites. All of the speaker driver is prepared and designed by our company. Here we have the newest product, which called Zircon. It's natural veneer, American walnut, also produced in our company. The speaker driver is also the Pylon audio speaker driver. Here you have two models of the vintage line, which also are playing during the Highend Munich show, the J30 and the J20. Twitter is the compressor, built also in the company. And here we have two German speaker BMS. Now I have opportunity to show you our flagship model according to the whole world, the Diamond line, complete line based on the SIAS. You have here the 5.1 home theater system. We offer in the three different coloristics. Pylon Audio is based in the Jarocin in the Europe. We have factory which is around 3,400 meters. We employ 550 people, engineers, people from the development. So all things what you are seeing here is producing by ourselves in our factory. We are using SIAS, we are using ScanSpeak, and we are using our own speaker driver, preparing by our research and development department. To each line we use different speaker driver according to what kind of sound we want to have at the final. Pylon Audio is the sound that is much more universal. We try to show that the loudspeaker must be very expensive, but we can give you really good sound that you can use by using the YouTube or Tidal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
하이엔드 미니 2024에서 주목해봐야 할 만한 브랜드. 네, 오늘은 PAD, 네, 퓨리스트 오디오 디자인 케이블 브랜드이죠. 단순하게 이제 케이블 단독으로만 이제 시연할 수는 없잖아요. 그래서 보시면은 이제 뭐 아발론이나 뭐 도시 이제 앰프로 인해서 하고 같이 이제 시연하고 있는데요. 안으로 들어가서 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 들어가 보시죠. 네, 이렇게 지금 이제 프리스트 오디오 케이블들이 이렇게 전시가 되어 있습니다. 이제 가장 윗부분에는 이제 블랙 다이아몬드 제품들이 이제 전시가 되어 있고요. 이렇게 밑에 보면은 이제 코브스 시리즈가 네, 코브스 스피커 케이블 전시가 되어 있고, 이제 그 밑에는 네, 제이드 버전의 케이블들 전시되어 있고, 이제 아래에는 여러분들 많이 사용하시는 제품이죠. 도미누스 케이블 라인업들이 전시가 되어 있습니다. 지금 아발론이랑 프로 전시가 되어 있고요. 네, 저렇게 이제 스피커 케이블이 이제 이렇게 아발론 스티커가 매칭해서 네, 그렇게 매칭되었습니다.
If you bring LB, a lot of people like yes, like mine, yes. If they don't play your music, don't buy it. Thank you.
Rose petals seem to fall, it's all like a dream to call you mine. My heart's a lighter.
Well, my name is Kimberly Oddstall, and I'm with Purist Audio Design. I've been with the company for 34 years. My father is the founder of the company, and he's the one who did the original designs on Purist Audio Design cables. He had a passion for music, and he decided to start the company in order to meet the needs of those with the same passion. We have a wide variety of cable lines available. We have from the Pinnacle 35th anniversary for those who are just the top of the line type of listener. They're wanting every little detail to be minute. And then there's those that Jade is where they'll start. And they'll start to experience the music in great ways just in the beginning of their music listening. Well, CryoMag takes and uses cold temperature, extremely cold temperature, and you put product into that cold temperature. It helps to take the it's a proprietary process in which we take the molecular electrons and it straightens them out and does a process to help improve them. And then it's taken through another process which takes it and improves it even further. And with that, it increases the musicality of the cable. It's Black Diamond HDMI. It's a 2.1 configuration. It does handle I2S and 8K resolution. It's one of my first cables to make outside the Jade line. It's a passive magnetic object that helps with interference, so that way you have a cleaner music experience.
Yeah.
Well, we're just wanting to provide something that's going to let you listen to those notes from the music. Very detailed, the instruments, very detailed, the pluck of the strings, the pitch of the voice, to the extent that you feel like you're there at that moment.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.